Now on a serious note. Sorry, excuse me. I have a fabulous, lovely lady here that I would love to introduce to you, who's going to share some of fabulous poetry, Miss Janet Rogers.
But seriously, being Indian takes more than having a status card stuffed in your wallet. It takes jabs to the heart, in the face too, once or twice. It takes a strong spirit born of humility and the ability to withstand more of the same. It takes love of your community, so you feel blessed when surrounded by your people, to be part of your survivor race. It takes a sense of responsibility to the brown youth to instill pride, act as an example while you look to your elders as a measure of your path. It takes poverty in the pocket to use that ingenuity. It takes stories, lots and lots and lots of stories. It takes knowing your songs, old songs, sung with drums and rattles and dancers moving in clockwise and counterclockwise circles. Can you see it? It takes belly laughs and dry humor. It takes that innate bingo gene we've all played at least once. It takes animals visiting your dreams, speaking to your spirit, silent messages of encouragement or warning. It takes gratitude of everything, every day. I'm not kidding. It takes alcoholism and abuses of every kind, sexual abuse, racial abuse, and most importantly, self-abuse. Boys,
being Indian takes more.
That's right. It takes hate. It takes growing out of that hate into calm, stoic acceptance. It takes beautiful eyes, pitch black beads. It takes more than sporting jewelry dangling obvious around your neck. It takes stomachs lined with grease and flour, empty of foods that feed our bodies. Being Indian is more than a word, it's a way of life. I think like an Indian. He walks like an Indian. We breed like Indians because we like sex. We're good at it. It takes fatherless children and children whose knowledge of their fathers is sketchy at best. It takes a wise Indian to refuse pedestals and to choose their battles carefully. Boys,
being Indian takes more.
That's right. It takes trillions of numbers to keep us in count. Had enough? Too bad. Being Indian takes getting in your face and staying there till more Indians come or the cops arrive, usually in that order. It takes teardrops as big and as many to fill the Grand Canyon. It takes wonder of where we'll all be in another 500 years and who will claim to discover us then. Being Indian is a full-time job. There's no such thing as a weekend Indian. It takes forms and records. It takes checks and grants. It takes turning those grants into beautiful Indian art that live in museums as tangible evidence of our hard-earned existence. It takes gatherings and powwows, feasts and potlatches. It takes going home. Being Indian takes rising out of bed every morning and thanking Creator for the privilege of being Indian. Boys,
being Indian takes more.
That's right. Being Indian means never having to come back around the wheel of life. Once you've lived as an Indian, you've paid your karmic debt. Being Indian means being Indian, not First Nations or Aboriginal or Indigenous. There's a difference. It takes removal and memories, loss of memories. It takes denial of identity. As you walk past a long-haired brother begging you for change on the street, you think, that's not me. Guess again. Being Indian takes literacy and the ability to read clouds, dissemination of belts and beads, and invitations of wampum. Being Indian takes more. It takes my relations without hesitation to answer the call. Being Indian takes more. That's all.